Hello?
Hi, Devyn Smith. Smith, right?
Hello?
Keith, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm so glad you called me back. I'm surprised this late in the day that you came back in the office and gave me a call back. I really
Oh,
appreciate it.
no problem, no problem. Yeah, she sent me an email.
Um,
And I'm sorry,
yeah,
your last name is?
I prefer not give it, but I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
no
not.
problem.
Yeah, it's anonymous, but I want to tell you why I'm calling.
Yes, ma'am.
I am a First Amendment auditor. Have you ever heard of them? I doubt you have.
No, ma'am.
Okay. What they do is they go to, it could be any public building, say a courthouse, your office, a police station, anywhere like that, and use your First Amendment right, freedom of the press, to take any pictures or video of public property.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
now that includes inside a police station and in the public lobby only in the public. And we have, as you know, being in the public eye and a public official, a public servant, that if you are walking from your car to your office, that they can record you. You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I went to Huntsville North Precinct, which is part of your area that you cover
Yes,
personally,
ma'am.
and I was treated very poorly. And they didn't understand the Constitution. The lieutenant, I was surrounded in a semicircle of 6 officers, another employee. I was surrounded by 7 people. One woman officer was putting her gloves on, like they were going to arrest me, and made me leave. He told me I didn't have a right to take pictures of any of the employees there. All I was doing was wanting to get pictures of the inside of the lobby like I would in your building that you're in right now. And it doesn't affect anyone in a negative way.
No,
But
ma'am.
law enforcement, yeah, it was amazing. And I want to, do you have a pen?
No, ma'am, not on. I'm actually sitting outside in our little. So I wanted to just have good service right here. If I go in there for some reason, I get bad service.
That's okay. I'll tell you what, I'll give you my number at the end of this call. Well, you have it. Will you call me back from a number that you can write down how to find the video? So, because I want you to see the video that transpired that led to me giving you this call.
And is it on YouTube? Or?
It is on YouTube, yes. Yes,
Okay,
it is.
good.
I traveled, I don't live, huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was gonna say, is there any way you can email me your incident? You can anonymously email me from maybe a dead email.
Yeah,
Or
I
something?
use one that I use for this kind of thing. Give me your email address if you don't mind.
Yes, ma'am. DEVYN .S KEITA. Oh, you know what? I'll just give you the direct one so I can pull it up right now. It's DEVYN KEITH at HuntsvilleAL.gov.
HuntsvilleAL.gov. Okay. I will send it to you right after we get off the
I
phone.
apologize for any inconvenience that you might experience. It'd be a blessing if you could, please.
Well, I appreciate that because I got a message. This just happened last week, and I traveled from out of state to go to Huntsville to do that there. I'm an independent journalist, and
Okay.
and I try to keep police officers, sheriffs, troopers, any public servant that taxes pay for accountable for their actions. You know, if you go out and break the law, they shouldn't let you get by with it because you are a city councilman. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right. Okay, so that's what I do. Now, I found out through this, and I bet you will be shocked to know that Huntsville, Alabama, the only way to make a complaint against a police officer of any kind, period, is to find out where internal affairs is downtown and go between the hours of 8 and 4 p.m. Now, let me give you a few reasons that's a bad idea. For one, it's the only place I've ever heard of in America that a police department does not have the forms. And I spent today using my own time, and I called the top 6 cities of the highest populations of Alabama to see if this was isolated to Huntsville, and it is, 8 and 4. Now, let me tell you some of the top reasons that's a problem.
That's a huge problem. I didn't know that.
It's huge. It's huge. I bet y'all have the lowest amount of complaints against officers in the state. And let me give you some of the top reasons. People are scared of the police. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, there'd be a lot of pressure going down there.
Oh yeah. I mean, people are terrified.
Video, the list goes on.
Okay. Yeah, let me give you just a few that come off the top of my head. I made a big list, but I don't have it with me because I really didn't expect you to call today. But people who've had problems with the police in the past, they don't want to go. I picture walking into internal affairs be like on watching the first 48 where you go into one of those rooms and you're interrogated. I swear that's what I picture. And it would be intimidating, and you're surrounded by law enforcement, and they don't let you know you can make your complaints anonymous. Even on complaint forms and other places, they ask all your personal information. But you should be able to even know that you can make that complaint anonymously because people are afraid of police retaliation, period. Anybody. I mean, that's just a fact. Okay, say if you're afraid you might have a warrant and they ask your name and then they send another person to go check you out, then you get arrested. It didn't mean your complaint wasn't valid. Maybe you've been in jail 25 times. It doesn't mean your complaint is not valid. People don't have transportation from all over the county to get to that one office. It's during the business hours that most people work. But some people work nights. I mean, the list is endless. But you cannot make a complaint without that. And there should be a complaint form in every single police precinct in that county in Huntsville, Alabama.
Are there cities that have online complaint forms?
I'll tell you what I did. I don't know exactly. What I did was I called internal affairs. Like I said, I'm out of state, and I called them and said,
okay.
I said, are y'all serious? Are y'all serious? But let me tell you, if they do, then they require your name, your address, and things like that. And you should be able to do it anonymously. I wouldn't have made my complaint if I didn't do it by phone anonymously. I wouldn't have even made my complaint. And someone made a comment today that saw my video. This just happened last week, and he said, I work a block from there. I'm going to call Devyn because he's over my area, and I'm going to actually try to show him the video because he feels that you will make a difference. And I left a message for every council person and the chief of police, and I left a message for Lieutenant O'Connell, who is over internal affairs. Because I think between internal affairs and the chief of police, the two of them together could make that happen. But what I thought was, if they cannot do the right thing on their own, that it might take the city council people in that area to push them to make that difference. And I was hoping that you might help with that.
Yeah, I can definitely take care of that. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go here in a second. If you could just email me that.
I will.
I'll take care of the rest. And I want to thank you again for calling me and reaching out. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can imagine we are not aware of.
Exactly.
I'm happy.
I don't think the citizens are aware of that, much less city councilmen who I doubt rarely make a complaint against an officer. You make a phone call if you have a problem. But anyway, I hope you don't mind. I would like to have your permission to post our conversation on my YouTube channel because this shows you in a glorious light. This will show you as being exactly what the people want, interested in the complaints and concerns of your citizens and how to make your city better. Do you mind if I do?
I don't. Are you talking about we need to have a conversation?
No, the one we've already had, I recorded it.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording it.
I know, but I'm asking your permission. Because you were 100% right on, and you will get like 1 million positive comments off of this. You don't even know how this will increase your popularity, not only in Huntsville, but across the country.
Yes, I guess I need to watch the video. I don't want you to be in a situation where you feel uncomfortable with our police officers. I definitely don't want to be in a light where I have a problem with our police officers. I just need to be. I'm glad you made me aware. That's the best I can say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had no
No,
idea of the discrepancies.
no, I can assure you, you said nothing that would offend a police officer. I mean, to me, you said everything the public would want you to say, and I am so impressed and thankful that we have this conversation because I get the impression that you'll actually follow through with this, and that means a lot. I
No, I
mean,
definitely will. I
yeah.
definitely will.
Thank you. So I am going to post this, and I just posted a video previously, not an hour ago. And what I did was I put the number for city council, and I put the number for the chief of police and the director over internal affairs, Lieutenant O'Connell, with the numbers. And not many people see it because it's not a drama video where it's like a police shooting. It's not that kind of video. It was a request for people that want to help the people in Huntsville make a change. If they would call and just ask that everyone become aware and make the change to where they have complaint forms available for your citizens. That's all it is.
Yes, and I just want. Were you able to send me that video? I don't know if I.
Yeah, I can send it in the email. I can send you the link.
Yes, please send me that email.
Hey, will you do me a favor since I'm going to do that? Will you call me after you watch it? And I won't record that conversation at all.
No, I have no problem. I'm completely open. I don't have a problem at all.
Okay.
I'll just after I watch it. It's not a.
Yeah, I would love to hear what you have to say after watching the video. I would really love to see just your reaction to it. It would mean a lot.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. I look forward to after you watch it. I'm going to email it to you right now, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Bye-bye.